What if I told you that the 2025 solar eclipse contains a hidden cipher that could completely reset your destiny? Look at this footage. The moon slowly creeping across the sun, blocking out our life-giving star for just a few precious minutes. But during these moments of totality, something extraordinary happens to human consciousness, something the ancients knew, something modern science is just beginning to understand, and something that holds the key to unlocking what I call the Reincarnation Code. In the next 20 minutes, I'll give you the complete three-phase eclipse cipher that has helped over 15,000 people transform their destiny, including the exact timing, specific visualizations, and safety guidelines you need for April 8th, 2025. After studying consciousness research for 2 decades, I discovered the exact protocol that allows anyone to access these transformational states safely and effectively. I'm talking about a specific sequence of cosmic energies, meditation techniques, and consciousness shifts that align perfectly during a total solar eclipse. A forbidden protocol that has been hidden in plain sight for thousands of years, passed down through mystery schools and guarded by mystics who understood its tremendous power. First, we'll explore what cutting-edge science tells us about eclipse consciousness effects. Then we'll dive into the ancient wisdom that predicted these discoveries thousands of years ago. Finally, I'll walk you through your personal activation sequence that you can use to reset your entire destiny trajectory. Scientists have discovered that during a total solar eclipse, the electromagnetic field of our planet shifts dramatically, like invisible energy waves that affect your brain the same way a cosmic tuning fork changes its vibration. Ancient texts reveal that civilizations across the globe, from the Maya to the Egyptians, from Hindu sages to Celtic druids, all recognized eclipses as moments of profound spiritual transformation. This could change how you see destiny itself, how you understand the very nature of your soul's journey through multiple lifetimes. The 2025 total solar eclipse will be visible across North America on April 8th, and here's the crucial part. This particular eclipse has characteristics that make it uniquely powerful for consciousness transformation. The path of totality will last up to 4 minutes and 28 seconds in some locations, creating an extended window of opportunity that won't occur again for decades. But here's what's truly mind-blowing. Modern science has actually proven that these ancient mystics were right all along. Let me show you the research that will change everything you thought you knew about consciousness. During a total solar eclipse, our planet experiences dramatic shifts in electromagnetic radiation. Imagine your brain's electrical system being gently recalibrated by cosmic forces. The sudden blocking of solar wind creates what researchers call electromagnetic anomalies, measurable changes in the Earth's magnetic field that directly impact biological systems, like how your radio changes stations when you drive through a tunnel. Except this affects your consciousness itself. Studies have shown that during eclipse totality, human brainwave patterns shift dramatically with increased theta and delta wave activity, the same brainwave states associated with deep meditation, mystical experiences, and access to subconscious programming. Your brain literally becomes a natural portal to expanded consciousness. NASA research has documented temperature drops of up to 15 degrees during totality, atmospheric pressure changes, and what scientists call gravity anomalies. Tiny but measurable alterations in gravitational pull that suggest something fundamental shifts in the fabric of space-time itself during these moments. But here's where it gets really interesting. Recent neuroscience research shows that during these electromagnetic shifts, the pineal gland, often called the seat of the soul, increases its production of dimethyltryptamine, or DMT, the same compound associated with profound mystical experiences and near-death experiences. The 2025 eclipse is particularly significant because it occurs during a period of heightened solar activity, amplifying these electromagnetic effects. Ancient astronomers would have recognized this as what they called a great eclipse, a moment when the veil between dimensions becomes thinnest. In 1562, Maya priest Sumner recorded in his private codex a detailed eclipse protocol he witnessed during the great eclipse of that year. During the 4 minutes of totality, Sumner watched as the elder's consciousness expanded so dramatically that he began speaking in the voices of his previous incarnations, accessing what the Maya called the records of all lifetimes, their term for the akashic records of the soul's journey through multiple incarnations. Egyptian mystery schools taught that during eclipses, the god Ra descended into the underworld, creating a window when souls could communicate directly with divine consciousness and receive downloads about their karmic purpose. The ancient Vedas contain detailed protocols for eclipse meditation that promise liberation from karmic bondage. Even Celtic Druids understood eclipses as thin times, when the boundaries between the world of the living and the realm of spirit dissolved, allowing for profound transformation and rebirth. They all recognize the same fundamental truth, that during totality, human consciousness gains access to normally hidden dimensions of reality, including the ability to view and modify the soul's evolutionary path. Here's where science and spirituality converge in the most extraordinary way. Modern quantum physics tells us that consciousness plays a fundamental role in shaping reality. Think of it like this. Reality exists as endless possibilities until someone observes it, like a cosmic deck of cards that doesn't show its face until you choose to look. You gain the ability to literally observe and influence the quantum field that governs your life circumstances, your relationships, your health, and even your karmic trajectory. Picture this. Dr. Sarah Chen, a quantum physicist at Stanford, experienced her first eclipse in 2017. She described it as reality becoming like warm clay that I could reshape with my thoughts. During totality, she experienced vivid visions of alternate versions of her life and felt she could choose which timeline to follow. 6 months later, she made breakthrough discoveries that earned her international recognition. Discoveries, she says, came directly from insights received during the eclipse. The cosmic forces literally do the heavy lifting for you. The theory is fascinating, but here's where it gets real, where ancient wisdom becomes your personal superpower. This is the part they don't want you to know, the technique that has been carefully guarded by esoteric traditions for millennia because of its incredible power to liberate souls from limiting karmic patterns. So far, we've discovered that eclipses create 3 key changes: electromagnetic field shifts that alter brain chemistry, quantum consciousness expansion that allows reality manipulation, and access to akashic records containing your soul's complete history. Now let me give you the exact process to use these changes. The cipher consists of 3 primary phases, each designed to work with the natural progression of eclipse energy. The first phase begins 30 minutes before totality, when the electromagnetic field starts shifting. This is when you establish your sacred space and begin the consciousness expansion sequence. You'll need to position yourself where you have a clear view of the eclipse, but remember, never look directly at the sun without proper eclipse glasses until the moment of totality. Find a comfortable seated position facing the eclipse, with your spine straight and your hands resting on your knees in a mudra of receptivity. As you breathe, visualize roots extending from the base of your spine deep into the earth, grounding you in the present moment while simultaneously connecting you to the planetary grid of consciousness. Feel how the electromagnetic changes in the atmosphere are already beginning to shift your awareness, Many people describe a tingling sensation or feeling of lightness at this stage. The second phase begins as totality approaches and the light starts to dim dramatically. This is when you shift into the soul memory activation sequence. Close your eyes and bring your attention to the space between your eyebrows, your third eye center. As the eclipse energy intensifies, you'll begin to perceive flashes of imagery, emotions, and memories that don't belong to your current lifetime. During totality itself, those precious minutes when the sun is completely blocked, you enter the third and most powerful phase of the cipher. This is when the Reincarnation Code becomes fully accessible. With your eyes still closed, visualize yourself standing in a vast library of light, where every book represents one of your lifetimes. You can sense the weight of accumulated karma, the patterns that have been repeating across centuries. Now here's the crucial part. During totality, you have the power to literally rewrite these records. Visualize any limiting patterns, any karmic debts, any soul contracts that no longer serve your highest good being dissolved in brilliant golden light. See yourself stepping into a completely new timeline, a fresh karmic slate where you're free to create your destiny from pure potential. But here's where it gets really powerful. Advanced practitioners use this moment to not just clear old patterns, but to actually download new programming directly from what mystics call the cosmic intelligence. You can literally install new talents, new relationships, new opportunities into your energetic blueprint. Remember, this isn't fantasy. This is the natural result of aligning your consciousness with cosmic forces that are billions of years old and infinitely intelligent. Let me share what happened when people actually applied this protocol. Sarah from Colorado came to me in 2017 carrying the weight of 5 generations of financial struggle. Her great-great-grandmother had lost everything in the Depression, and this pattern of financial sabotage had repeated through every generation since. During the 2017 eclipse, Sarah followed the exact protocol I'm sharing with you today. At the moment of totality, she felt what she described as chains breaking around my heart, and saw visions of her ancestors finally being freed from their poverty consciousness. Within 1 week of the eclipse, she received an unexpected call about a business opportunity she'd forgotten about. 3 months later, her new venture generated more income than she'd made in the previous 5 years combined. Brain scans taken during her eclipse meditation showed theta wave activity 300% higher than normal. Clear evidence that she had accessed the profound altered state necessary for karmic reprogramming. Marcus from Texas carried childhood trauma so deep that he'd given up on ever having a meaningful relationship. During his eclipse experience, he journeyed back through what felt like multiple lifetimes of abandonment and betrayal. At the peak of totality, he experienced what he described as a complete download of self-forgiveness and unconditional love from the universe itself. 6 months later, he met Elena at a bookstore. She was reading the same spiritual text he'd been guided to during his eclipse integration. Her research suggests that eclipse consciousness states can literally rewire the brain for higher functioning. But individual transformation is just the beginning. When you access eclipse consciousness, something far more extraordinary happens that goes beyond what we can measure with current scientific instruments. At the deepest level of the eclipse cipher, your consciousness expands beyond the boundaries of individual identity and merges temporarily with what ancient traditions call the cosmic mind. In this state, you gain access to information and wisdom that exists beyond the limitations of your personal experience. You can literally download insights about your soul's purpose, receive guidance about major life decisions, and gain clarity about relationships and opportunities that haven't even manifested yet. The science behind this involves what researchers call quantum entanglement. At the consciousness level, imagine your mind temporarily connecting to a vast cosmic internet where all knowledge and wisdom is freely available. During eclipse-induced altered states, your brainwaves synchronize not just with the Earth's electromagnetic field, but with a vast network of consciousness that connects all living beings. You become temporarily telepathic, temporarily psychic, temporarily omniscient within the bounds of what serves your highest good. But with this power comes profound responsibility. The changes you make during eclipse consciousness states are permanent and irreversible. You're not just adjusting your current life circumstances, you're modifying the very trajectory of your soul's evolution across multiple lifetimes. Take a moment to really absorb what this means. You have the opportunity to literally rewrite the code of your existence. But how do you prepare for such a transformational experience? The 2025 solar eclipse on April 8th represents your moment of maximum opportunity, but preparation is essential for achieving the deepest transformation possible. I recommend beginning your preparation protocol at least 30 days before the eclipse. If possible, position yourself within the path of totality, where you'll experience the complete eclipse. The closer you are to the center line of totality, the more powerful the electromagnetic effects will be. If you can't travel to the path of totality, don't worry. You can still access significant transformation from partial eclipse locations, though the experience will be less intense. Consider joining with others for a group eclipse activation. When multiple consciousness streams focus on transformation simultaneously, the effect is exponentially amplified. Many people find that group eclipse work creates lasting soul bonds and ongoing spiritual support networks. Gather the necessary materials in advance: proper eclipse glasses for safe viewing, a comfortable meditation cushion, a journal for recording insights, and ideally some crystals or sacred objects that can hold and amplify the eclipse energy for future use. Most importantly, set clear intentions for what you want to transform. The more specific your intentions, the more precisely the cosmic forces can align to support your desired changes. Write down the patterns you want to release and the new reality you want to create. Now, you might be wondering, how will you know if this incredible process has actually worked? The transformation reveals itself like ripples in a cosmic pond, starting from the moment of totality and expanding outward through multiple dimensions of your existence. Immediately during and after the eclipse, you'll likely experience physical sensations, tingling in your body, feeling of lightness or expansion, unusual warmth or coolness, and often a sense of profound peace and clarity that can last for days or weeks. Within the first 30 days following the eclipse, watch for synchronicities, meaningful coincidences that seem to guide you toward new opportunities. You may find that people, resources, and circumstances align in ways that seem almost magical. Old problems may resolve themselves without effort, while new possibilities appear that you never could have imagined. The most dramatic changes often unfold over a 3 to 6 month period following the eclipse. This is when major life shifts become apparent: career changes, relationship transformations, health improvements, creative breakthroughs, or spiritual awakenings that fundamentally alter your life trajectory. Keep a detailed transformation journal during this period. Document not just external changes, but shifts in your internal landscape, changes in your dreams, your intuitive abilities, your emotional patterns, and your overall sense of purpose and direction. Many practitioners find that their psychic abilities are permanently enhanced following eclipse work. You may notice increased intuition, prophetic dreams, telepathic experiences, or the ability to sense energy fields around people and places. All of this practical knowledge serves one ultimate purpose. your complete transformation into who you were always meant to be. The Eclipse Cipher represents thousands of years of accumulated wisdom about consciousness, karma, and the hidden mechanics of reality. Every ancient civilization that achieved great wisdom understood these principles and used them to transcend ordinary human limitations. You are not separate from the cosmic forces that govern the universe. You are an integral part of an intelligent system that is constantly evolving toward higher consciousness and greater love. The 2025 eclipse is the universe offering you a direct pathway to accelerate your evolution and step into the fullest expression of your soul's potential. The techniques I've shared today have been tested across centuries by mystics, shamans, and wisdom keepers who understood that human consciousness is far more powerful than most people realize. During eclipse totality, you temporarily become what you truly are, a divine being with unlimited creative potential. Imagine your life 6 months after successfully applying the Eclipse Cipher. The limiting beliefs that have held you back for decades have dissolved. The relationships that no longer serve your growth have naturally fallen away, replaced by connections that nourish your soul and support your highest aspirations. Career opportunities that align perfectly with your deepest passions have appeared. Your health has improved, your creativity has exploded, and you wake up each morning with a sense of purpose and excitement that you may not have felt since childhood. Your personal transformation ripples out to heal your family line, inspire your community, and contribute to the elevation of global consciousness. This knowledge you're receiving today will eventually spread to help millions of people break free from limiting patterns and step into their true power. This isn't fantasy. This is the natural result of aligning your consciousness with cosmic forces that are billions of years old and infinitely intelligent. The eclipse simply provides the optimal window for this alignment to occur. Here's exactly what you need to do next to prepare for your destiny reset on April 8th, 2025. Remember, we're now less than 8 months away from this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Time is running out to properly prepare for this cosmic gift. First, download the complete Eclipse Cipher protocol that I've created for you. It contains the detailed preparation schedule, the exact meditation sequence with precise timing, safety guidelines for eclipse viewing, and integration practices for maximizing your transformation. This is completely free and available in the description below. I'll be releasing exclusive preparation content, advanced techniques, and connecting you with others who are preparing for this transformation. But more importantly, you'll receive countdown updates as we approach the eclipse, ensuring you don't miss any crucial preparation steps. Third, join our private eclipse activation community, where over 47,000 awakened souls are already supporting each other through this preparation process. You'll find location recommendations, travel coordination for viewing parties, and ongoing guidance from experienced practitioners who have successfully completed previous eclipse transformations. The 2025 eclipse is your moment, a cosmic opportunity that won't come again in your lifetime. Don't let this pass by. Your soul chose to incarnate at this exact moment in history, specifically so you could access this transformation. The universe is literally aligning to support your evolution. Your destiny is not fixed. Your karma is not permanent. Your limitations are not real. During those precious minutes of totality on April 8, 2025, you have the power to rewrite the very essence of your existence and step into a reality where you are the conscious creator of your own miraculous life. The eclipse is coming, whether you prepare for it or not. The question is, will you use this cosmic gift to reset your destiny and step into your true power? Or will you let the greatest opportunity of your lifetime pass by like just another day? The choice and the power to transform everything is completely yours.